The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, your style. By Fredericton Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, a leading provider of comprehensive sports-based training and therapy. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Welcome to Wauwatosa West High School once again to Preps Plus. I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4.
And I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. We got lots of basketball on tap for you tonight, involving some of the area's top teams and some excellent matchups. We'll start tonight's show on the mat. Let's meet a wrestler who has picked up right where he left off from last year when he won a state title.
Brad Preeter as our Boston Store featured student athlete.
It's a dream that I've been dreaming about, since I started wrestling. I never thought I would get this far.
Justin Foley is proud to be his team's first ever state champion. Foley won the Division I title at 126 pounds last March. He was slowed down somewhat by an off-season injury, but got off to a great start again this season.
So, it really is a blessing to be, the program's first state champion. And, it took a lot of hard work, and I'm trying to do the same thing this year. So I just gotta stay focused and, keep moving forward.
There are 2 L's in Foley, but there was only 1 L in Justin's record as a junior, along with 46 victories. Foley believes great preparation is one element in his success.
I love studying my opponents, what they do, what shots they like to take, what stance they're in. That's me personally. So when I have a tough match like that, it's just stuck in my mind all week. Sometimes I have dreams about it, and I just get really excited about it.
Coach Kent Morin attributes Foley's success to athleticism and confidence.
When he steps on the mat, he believes he's going to win. He's determined. He's going to do whatever it takes to do it.
It's that confidence that allows Justin to use his amazing scrambling ability.
There's lots of guys that have felt like, oh man, I did it. I took him down. And all of a sudden he does something that is very unconventional, and they're not used to it. But he hits it with such confidence that he's usually successful. A lot of his scrambling I would never teach to my team, because you just have to be an athlete at a different level to accomplish that. For at least a second or so, he's putting himself at a significant risk, but because he hits it with such confidence and speed, he's usually out of that danger zone within a split second and, back in control.
In addition to his confidence, his athleticism, and his outstanding preparation, Justin can also benefit from strong parental support. His parents come to almost every match, although Justin says sometimes his mom just can't watch.
Most of the time, she can't really watch my matches because she tells me that it looks like we're fighting out there. I don't think she watched any of my state finals match until it was over, until I got my hand ready, so.
To me, it looks like they're fighting. And it's just so intense. As a mother, as a parent, it's hard to watch. I always catch maybe the last 10 or 5 seconds of it.
Foley's parents don't normally attend practice. They just stopped in on the day we taped here. During matches, Dad has to provide Mom some play-by-play.
I always ask my husband, how's he doing, how's he doing? And he'll tell me, just watch the match, just watch. It's just so intense, it's hard for me to watch, but it's usually a good outcome.
Justin's family moved from Chicago to Milwaukee a few years back. He attended Riverside High School before they moved to Wauwatosa prior to his junior year. He's hoping to help lead his Tosa squad to the state team tournament this season.
He's just brought a confidence. He's brought his confidence to our program, which has really helped a bunch of guys to take it to a different level.
By the way, Justin also earned all-conference honors as a defensive back in football this past season.
Now for one more honor, here's Susan Head from Boston Store presenting Justin his plaque.
On behalf of Boston Store, I'd like to award the Preps Plus Athlete of the Week Award to Justin. Justin, congratulations.
Hi, I'm Conor of the Milwaukee Admirals. Stay tuned for more Preps Plus.
It's Boston Store's Christmas Countdown Sale this Sunday through Thursday. Most stores open 7 a.m. to midnight. Save up to 50% store-wide, like 40% off ladies and men's coats and cold weather accessories. Kids' dresses and playwear 50% off, 40% off men's sleepwear and slippers, and $29.99 K-Cup value packs. Plus, use your coupon available online and take an extra $50 off your purchase of $100 or more. Shop in-store or online. Boston Store, your style.
Think of joint pain like a warning light in your car. It means something in your body isn't working right or could be damaged. And the Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network is where you go to keep everything in working order. Our orthopedic and spine specialists will show you all your options, from non-surgical remedies like physical therapy to minimally invasive treatments and advanced surgical techniques to get you going again. Isn't it good to know what is possible?
Brighten your home with Sylvania light bulbs from Menards. Right now, all stock LED bulbs are on sale. This 2-pack dimmable LED flood bulb replaces a 65-watt incandescent. Available in soft white or daylight, $9.99 each. Lighten up any room with lighting from Hunter. The Omega collection has an oil-rubbed bronze finish with white glass. This 3-light vanity is $44, and this 4-light chandelier is $99. Don't forget Christmas. Give a Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
We're back at Wauwatosa West High School on the Milwaukee Journal Sentinels Preps Plus. Lance, it's time to talk hoops and Brookfield Academy, whose boys basketball team is highly regarded.
The Blue Knights taking on a Milwaukee City Conference team that got off to a great start this season. Let's tip off the Preps Plus highlights.
They've got the gym rocking here at Brookfield Academy, where the undefeated Blue Knights play host to Milwaukee Morse-Marshall, which also comes in with a perfect record. The Eagles of Morse-Marshall were playing their third game in a 4-day span. This one would prove to be the most challenging. Brookfield Academy is highly regarded, and their fans show up decked out and ready to make noise. The Blue Knights look tough from the opening tip. Joe Lemon with the big-time rejection. Then on the near end, Lemon, a 6'5 senior, steps up and buries the 3-ball. Brookfield Academy is jumping out to a big lead. Ryan Clary seemed to be getting to the basket at will. Clary splits 2 defenders off the window. He would have a huge night. Then it's Aaron Gex, following his own miss, back up and in. Blue Knights lead 17-4, timeout Eagles. Closing seconds of the first half, here comes Ryan Clary again. He beats the buzzer, and BA leads it 39-24 at the half. After a fine drumline show and plenty of dancing at the break, Morse-Marshall starts to get more comfortable. Here's Tommy Harbin into the lane, knocking down 2 of his team-high 29. Eagles are within 6. Then they're on the run. Here's Cedric Armstrong, can't finish, but Harbin is there for the putback, and this game is tied. On the other end, Joe Lemon finds Alex Setzer for the hoop. Blue Knights back up 2. Down 1 in the final minute, it's Donovan Sanders with the quick release on the 3-ball. Eagles up 2. But here's Clary again to the basket, slicing through the defense. Clary scored 39. Keep on dancing, kids. This one's going to overtime with an unbelievable finish. 1 second left in OT. Morse-Marshall down by a point. The alley-oop is too strong, but it bounces out to Donovan Sanders. The basket counts. Morse-Marshall wins 67-66 to improve to 6-0.
When you put it up, what was going through your mind?
Money. Money. That's it.
You know, it's always feel good to win on the road, you know, especially in a hostile environment like this. All the players they came out a little nervous. Second half, they put it all together and we made it happen.
Now to a matchup of undefeated Woodland Conference teams. It's Whitnall from the Woodland East visiting Pewaukee from the West. Pewaukee would jump to a quick lead with this steal and layup by Redmond Wallace, giving the Pirates the early 4-0 lead. Later in the half, Whitnall got their O going with the assist from Corey Drews to Kevion Taylor for the easy 2. Whitnall goes up by 5. Pewaukee would battle back late in the half with 7 unanswered points. Here, Alex Clement jumps the passing lane, passing it to teammate Aiden Nordquist, who gets the easy layup. Aiden with a season-high 25 points in the game. Pewaukee up 30-24 at the half. The Pirates came out of the locker room continuing to add to that first half run. Aiden driving to the hoop for the uncontested 2. Pirates go up 37-24. Later in the second half, Whitnall's Darren Thomas steals the ball and pitches it ahead to an all-alone Tyler Hero for the hoop. Pirates would maintain the lead with great shots like this 3 by Jack Golke, who drained 3 threes on the night. Now, what a way to get a fast break. The Pirates throw the ball off the head of the referee, and Hero takes the ball the length of the court for the jam. Whitnall trailing 55-43 late in the half. Taylor making this tough shot would have a game-high 27 points on the night, but it wouldn't be enough to hold off the Pirates, who take this one 64-53. Pewaukee improves to 6-0.
We started out a little slow, but I think we came up to our own. I think we played how we always do. We didn't shoot the ball as well as we could have, but I think our defense stepped it up and played the easy buckets. It's a huge win we got to keep building on for the future.
Oak Creek and Racine Park are considered to be 2 of the teams to watch in Southeast Conference boys basketball this season.
The Knights welcome the Panthers to the OC. It's time for the Menards Game of the Week.
It may be very early in the high school basketball season, but it's always nice to be in first place. And that's what awaits the winner of tonight's game between Racine Park and Oak Creek. Whoever comes out on top tonight will be on top of the Southeast Conference. The Knights are led by one of the top scorers in the state. Harrison Cleary is pouring in over 25 points a game. But the Panthers were unfazed and got off to a solid start. Freshman Noble Days with a spin move and one, 8-5 Racine Park. Later, it's Larry Kennedy finding nothing but net on this baseline J. Panthers still on top by a deuce. Then watch Cash Days go coast to coast for the bucket and the free throw. Park now up by 5, 23-18. But the home team counters with a 9-0 run. Here's Matt Kaiser from the top of the key. Later, it's Jacob Sinani. He goes through the entire Panther defense for the hoop and one. The Knights feeling good at half, up 33-27. But Park comes out strong in the second. Kennedy fakes the 3 and drives the baseline for 2. Panthers regain the lead. Cleary was held scoreless for the Knights in the first half, but came alive in the second. Here's a fake and drive of his own. We are tied. Then it's Cleary with some magic behind the back and splits the defenders. Knights seemingly in control, up 50-43. But the visiting Panthers mount quite a rally. Little Marcus Caldwell takes it strong to the rack, and Park grabs the lead at 52-50. After OC ties it at 52, Caldwell is at it again, this time drawing a questionable foul with 45 seconds to play. His throws and a later foul give Park a 3-point lead with 9 ticks left. The Knights have one last chance to tie, but Mitch Magner's 3-ball is blocked by Days to end it. Racine Park remains unbeaten through 4 games with an impressive 57-52 win.
What a heck of a game. Mike Josie does an outstanding job here at Oak Creek. For our kids to come in here and squeak out a win, I'm super proud of them. Great win for the program, great win for the kids. You know, our kids have been battling a lot of stuff this week with illnesses and the flu. Our kids stepped up and came in a tough environment and got the win, so couldn't be more proud.
Hey, I'm J.R. Radcliffe. Visit Lake Country Now and My Community Now this week to check out our all-suburban football team. Among the stories you'll find is a feature on our all-suburban football player of the year, Sam Santiago-Lloyd of Brookfield East. And if basketball is your thing, we have 2 places where you can check out all you need to know about Greater Milwaukee hoops. You can visit Roundball Rankings at mycommunitynow.com/roundball or visit Mark Stewart's weekly basketball notes section at jsonline.com. For more great features and content throughout the week, be sure to follow Preps Plus on social media. We'll be right back.
Find more of what you love online at bostonstore.com. Our biggest selection of brands, styles, and sizes, plus web exclusives, are just a click away. Shopping has never been easier with free online shipping and easy returns at any Boston store. Check out our Very Merry gift guide for perfect gift ideas and register for a chance to win a $15,000 grand prize. Order by December 21st for Christmas delivery. Shop, click, and ship at bostonstore.com. Boston Store, your style.
What if, instead of having one cancer doctor, you had a team of specialists looking at you from every angle? That's what Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Cancer Network gives you. Researchers, surgeons, chemotherapy, radiation, and genetic experts, every point of view, getting you the right diagnosis right away, giving you more options, involving you in every decision, and turning what ifs into what is possible.
Brighten your workspace with energy-efficient lighting from American Fluorescent Lighting and Menards. This 48-inch high-performance shop light starts instantly down to 0 degrees. Right now, it's only $14.99. Schlag doorknobs from Menards are the best for security and style. This Georgian passage knob is the perfect addition to any hall or closet door. It comes in a nickel finish, $17.99. Give the perfect gift every time with the Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
When Milwaukee Admirals defenseman Conor Allen sat down with us, he jokingly called himself the dumb jock of his family.
In reality, Allen is one smart skater. The Chicago native is our guest in this week's edition of From Preps to Pros.
When you play one game, you know, no one can take that away from you. You're an NHL player the rest of your life. And, but at the same time, you want to be an everyday NHL player. And so it's fun to, you know, pat yourself on the back. You know, you did it, you made it to the show, but, you know, now I have to get back to work and work to stay there and be a regular up there.
Conor Allen has played 7 games in the NHL with the New York Rangers. He signed with the Predators in July. Allen says growing up, he was never the best player on his team, and he wasn't expected to reach the NHL. He's always tried to achieve his goals one level at a time.
I didn't look too far ahead. I was never a high draft pick or anything like that. I guess you call me a late bloomer. So in high school, my goal was to play junior hockey. And then once I got to juniors, I was like, well, maybe I can play D1. And then I got to D1, and then I was like, well, I can, you know, I started becoming realistic that I could turn pro. So I think that's kind of important. You don't want to look at, you know, you do want to have an end goal. I mean, NHL has always been in my mind, but you kind of have to take the steps to get there. And so I just kind of looked the one step ahead every chance I could.
Education has always been a priority in Conor's family. As a pro athlete, he jokes that he doesn't quite fit in with his siblings.
My brother's a PhD student. My sister was an attorney. My other sister was really successful in business, and I'm just this bonehead athlete.
Actually, Conor was an academic all-conference selection while majoring in political science at the University of Massachusetts. Allen has an idea of what he might be doing if he wasn't playing hockey.
I think about it because I don't know what I want to be, but yeah, for some reason law school is in the back of my mind, which, you know, opens opportunities to be an agent or be like a, you know, front office guy or whatever. You know, it's something within hockey that is a little more stable than being a coach or something like that. But yeah, who knows? I'm focused on what I'm doing right now, and the future's a little scary, but that's a good thing.
Coming off a 15-win season, the girls basketball team at Sussex Hamilton seems poised for another strong campaign.
Allie Dudek checks in with the Chargers, our Preps Plus Team of the Week.
Hamilton has a young girls basketball team this year, and these girls are stepping it up with a 4-1 start to the season. Perhaps this is the year the Chargers will make their state debut. The odds may be stacked against them this year, but being viewed as underdogs provides more motivation to prove themselves as a force to be reckoned with.
We got actually ranked preseason number 4,
kind of put a chip on our shoulders and made us play with a little bit more energy.
Obviously, as you can see, we're not real big. That's why we try to play more of an up-tempo game. We try to press, we try to trap, we try to push the ball up, not let the other team's bigs, establish and then try to put pressure on the ball, so it's harder for them to get the ball inside on us.
The smallest team can win the game. Sometimes it's not always height and packing in the post. Sometimes quickness and just having the mental toughness can win you games, and just having the drive. Sometimes it's not always the 6-footers that win you games. We definitely can be put on top in our conference.
The Chargers are part of the Greater Metro Conference, which has a reputation for producing strong teams, including last year's state champions, DSHA. Hamilton finished second in their conference the past 2 years and have never made a state appearance. For Taylor Klug, the Chargers' only senior, leading her team to state would be a historical way to end her last season.
I've been on varsity for 3 years now. I know how the game is played, and some people may not be used to that yet, so I guess the leadership falls back on me for a lot of experience. I definitely want to make a run to state because I've never been there before. Definitely something that is worth experiencing, I think.
The Chargers say they have a lot to learn on the court, and they're only just starting to build momentum. Despite the odds, they believe their strengths will prevail.
Last week they played some good minutes, and hopefully just keep progressing.
Congratulations, Hamilton girls basketball, for being our team of the week, and best of luck this season.
Stick around, we've got a great matchup featuring two very talented girls hoop squads.
That's next on Preps Plus.
It's Boston Store's Christmas Countdown Sale this Sunday through Thursday. Most stores open 7 a.m. to midnight. Save up to 50% store-wide, like 40% off ladies and men's coats and cold weather accessories. Kids' dresses and playwear 50% off. 40% off men's sleepwear and slippers. And $29.99 K-Cup value packs. Plus, use your coupon available online and take an extra $50 off your purchase of $100 or more. Shop in-store or online. Boston Store, your style.
Solve the 5 common sleep problems with Serta Perfect Sleeper mattresses from Menards. Right now, they're all on sale. Serta mattresses allow undisturbed sleep, encourage proper back support, promote a balanced sleeping temperature, provide pressure-relieving comfort, and resist edge roll-off and sagging. This queen-size Blue Ridge mattress is only $299, and this queen-size Laurel Grove mattress is just $499. Give the perfect gift every time with Menards gift cards.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Think of joint pain like a warning light in your car. It means something in your body isn't working right or could be damaged. And the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network is where you go to keep everything in working order. Our orthopedic and spine specialists will show you all your options, from non-surgical remedies like physical therapy to minimally invasive treatments and advanced surgical techniques to get you going again. Isn't it good to know what is possible?
The ACL is the anterior cruciate ligament. It's one of the 4 major ligaments in the knee. It prevents rotational instability of the knee. Females playing basketball and soccer are 7 to 9 times more likely to tear their ACL than a male playing the same sport. Really, the only way an athlete can prevent an ACL injury is to go through a strength training program. That program needs to incorporate strengthening of the hamstrings, training the hamstrings to fire more quickly. That program also needs to incorporate jump training. The goal is to prevent the athlete from landing from a jump in a position that puts their knee at risk. We want to prevent that rotational injury to the knee. The recommended treatment for an ACL injury in a high school athlete is going to be reconstructive surgery. Athletes can get back to their sport in 6 to 8 months.
For more information, visit freighter.com/sports.
It's a matchup of 2 girls basketball teams that are expected to compete for conference titles. Waukesha West in the Classic 8.
And Riverside High School in the Milwaukee City Conference. Scott Babler has the Preps Plus Spotlight.
'tis the season for outstanding non-conference matchups, and we have one tonight here in Waukesha. Waukesha West hosting Milwaukee Riverside. The Wolverines, the state's top team in the D2 poll. The Lady Tigers are led by Wisconsin recruit Alana Johnson and her 23-point average, but they would need much more on this night. The Wolverines came out on fire and never let up. Off a rare miss, it's Rusi Rulin with a pretty up and under shot. West with a quick 12-0 lead. Then it's Callie Delsman splitting the Riverside defense for an easy 2. Wolves up 16. Time for reigning Classic 8 Player of the Year Danny Rhodes to go to work. First, she drills this 3 from the top of the key. Then in transition, Danny takes it to the rack for the deuce. West is firing on all cylinders, up a remarkable 32-4. The Lady Tigers finally get their offense in gear, and the catalyst is Johnson. Here she drives for her first bucket. Then it's a perfect bounce pass to Marlia Drake for the hoop as Riverside tries to rally. But the Wolverines close the half strong. Lexi Hallman with a pinpoint pass to a cutting Megan Weiss. West up 42-19 at the break. The Lady Tigers come out roaring early in the second half. Here Johnson with the crossover, the bucket, and 1 as the Wolves' advantage is cut to 19. But West responds with a 16-0 run to put this one on ice. Christine Allen with the deflection, and she will finish on the other end as the lead is back to 25. Then it's Rulin driving through traffic for yet another score as the cushion hits 30. Finally, it's Rhodes from way outside and 1. Danny with the 4-point play to put an exclamation point on this one. Waukesha West routs Riverside 77-42, making a huge early season statement.
You know, I think we're much stronger this year, especially as a team. You know, we really get along. All the girls are together, you know, in school, out of school. But, you know, we just play together on the court, and we have a lot of scoring opportunities and a lot of people who can score, so it really helps.
I think we're confident right now. We feel like we can play with anybody, and it's just about our ability to execute and take care of the ball, and are we going to be able to do those things to compete at the highest level.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
We hope you can make it a point to watch us every Sunday night on Preps Plus right here on today's TMJ4. I'm Lance Allen.
And I'm Mark Stewart. See you next week on Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, your style. By Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, a leading provider of comprehensive sports-based training and therapy. And by Menards, dedicated to service and quality.